Well, this is a little different than what I expected, but, well, I guess it's a bit of an Apple addiction now, I guess. Well, not really. Welcome back to the OSB YouTube channel, and we are finally back with phone updates after, like, what was it, like 4 months? Jesus, I haven't even collected phones in a while. Yeah, ever since the March phone collection update, I've basically been taking a dip on, like, phone collecting. Like, not really that much, really, but yeah. Anyways, well, yeah, earlier today I went to my aunt's house and I finally got some more devices from her. Obviously, the ones that she didn't really need anymore, of course. And as you can see, like, literally everything is related to Apple because, well, yeah, Apple devices were like the main ones she had. Anyways, but yeah. Anyways, I actually got like a decent amount of stuff for once. I got 5 devices, and yeah, that's actually not that bad, really. Yeah, actually, yeah, one of my December updates. I think it was my only one actually, but yeah, my December update had 7 anyways. But yeah, but obviously most of those were also Apple devices. So yeah, that was like my first batch of them that I got. This is now Apple devices like wave 2 basically. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, I also got a crap ton of cases too, for some odd reason. Like, yeah, some reason my aunt actually kept, like, a bunch of cases here, and she decided to just, give those to me as well. So I have a bunch of additions to the case collection now as well, which is part of the phone collection extras, so yeah. Alright, without further ado though, yeah, let's get started. So yeah, obviously starting with the phones first, because that's like the main part anyways. So this here is an iPhone 6, and as you can tell, yeah, it doesn't have an S on the back, so yeah, and the lines, so yeah, this is a 6 then, so yeah. And just to keep in mind, all of these phones do work, by the way, so yeah. And for some reason on this one, the home button does something like that. I'm not sure why it just flips around a little bit, but yeah, it kind of flips, but not really, but yeah. Also, for some reason, the phone is just taped over, even though the screen is good, and it does work. Like, why would someone just tape over the top part of his phone, even though nothing is just broken? Like, I'm confused. Like, it's even on the back side as well. It's probably because the phone might have gone dirty, actually. I don't know what actually happened here, but yeah. Well, you do you though, and I was actually too lazy to actually charge all of these, so I'll probably show you to those in like my upcoming phone collection update, which might be coming on Saturday. Yeah, I'm now doing another phone collection update video, by the way, to commemorate these 5 now being added to, so yeah. And luckily, all of these do work, so I finally have some more working Apple devices after a while. So yeah, and yes, I know, before filming, this one did still show the charging screen, but it's just not showing it now, so it's probably completely dead, but yeah. And this is my only, like, silver iPhone I have, so yeah. And yeah, obviously I don't know which iOS versions these ones are on, but yeah. Well, yeah, epilepsy warning, because this one will be different. Alright then, time to address the elephant in the room here, because for some reason I have a ton of these, like, not really, but yeah. Here are 3 iPhone 6S's. Yes, I managed to get 3 of these. Like, yeah, these 2 I got from, like, the same area in my aunt's house I got as the iPhone 6. So yeah, and then this one here was found in, I think, one of the drawers in her house too. So yeah. Anyways, let's just talk about this rose gold one first. Yeah, it's like really dirty on the back, so I think this definitely needs to be cleaned sometime, but yeah. As you can see, A1688 this one is. I think all of these are A1688 models, but yeah. Yeah, this is slightly cracked in the top, but not that much, so yeah, it does still work though. I think it might still show you the charging screen. I don't know if it's completely dead still, but yeah. No, okay, it's not showing anything, but yeah. So yeah, this is my first rose gold iPhone to be in the collection, by the way, so yeah, my Apple part of the collection, but yeah, since, well, yeah, I'm basically starting to become an Apple addict as well. Same goes for Samsung, but yeah. Well, I prefer Samsung more, yeah. Because, well, I've been using Samsung devices way more than Apple devices, so yeah. Speaking of which, let me just show you the model number of the 6. This is an A1586, so, yeah. A1688 on that one, yeah. Alright, here's this one. One of my 2 space grey ones I have. Once again, dirty on the back, but it's actually flawless. Like, it doesn't even have any cracks or anything. So, yeah, aside from that, I'm not sure why that came off, but yeah. I think this is also an A1688, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, this is also an A1688 model. I just checked behind, actually, but yeah. But anyways, yes, once again, this one works, and it basically has no issues at all, really, even though it just does need to be cleaned. I'm not sure how you can clean iPhones, because they don't have removable backs. Yeah, like that one time when I cleaned up my Galaxy S5, like, I think, well, I meant one of my S5s, yeah, I think it was the Galaxy S5 that was unlocked to O2, not the locked one that I got in January earlier, but yeah. Yeah, it was that S5. I think I cleaned the back cover up ready for, like, I think it was the June 2025 phone collection update. Yeah, I think that's what happened there, but yeah, I think all of these just need to be cleaned. And then here's the bombshell, yeah. This one has an incredibly bulged battery, so I think we need to replace this one soon. So this will probably get the same treatment as my Galaxy A51, because, yeah, I know that is still part of my collection, by the way, but yeah. So, anyways, this is probably the same model, yeah, A1688, so all of these are the, 1688 models, by the way, so, yeah, and this one, even though it has a bulge battery, it still works, like, miraculously, like, yeah, this is, like, the most good condition one of the bunch that I have, yeah, and this one has this part just, not taken out, so actually, I'm not sure what happened there, like a little snap. Yeah, don't mind that, we have to get the battery removed out of this thing soon, but yeah. Yeah, let's hope this doesn't explode on us. Just like that incident with the Galaxy S2 battery with the phone box 1.0. And also, speaking of the phone box, unfortunately the phone box 2.0 is starting to get a little bit overfilled with devices, so I'm planning on getting a new, yeah, like a newer, larger phone box, and that will be the phone box 3.0, so, yeah, the 2.0 phone box has almost reached its end of service for now, so, yeah. So, yeah, those are just all my iPhone 6S's, and, yeah, they all work, including the bombshell, which I like to call it, yeah, this guy. Alright, on to the epilepsy warning, because this is already on, as you can see, yeah, this is completely busted screen. You can tell because it's, like, heavily cracked and all that, yeah. So this, what I thought was an iPhone 10 or 10s or whatever, but I found out I think this is an iPhone 10s Max if I remember, yeah. Yeah, sorry for the voice crack earlier, but yeah. So this is an iPhone 10s Max. Yeah, it still works. I actually still have it on at the moment because, well, obviously, when I was at my aunt's house earlier, I did plug this in on charge, and it did still work, yeah. It miraculously still worked, and it has, like, a whole spider of dead pixels right here, like, literally. Even though it has, like, 10 legs, but yeah, it's kind of a spider, but not really. And yes, this is, probably factory reset, actually, yeah. This is the only iPhone that I can show that actually is on the screen. Unfortunately, it's passcode locked, though, so I don't know, how to actually access it without really factory resetting it, but yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this will get fixed sometime, but yeah. The epilepsy warning iPhone. My first epilepsy warning phone of the collection, basically, yeah. Aside from my Galaxy S3 Mini that I got back in December of 2024, one of my S3 Minis, yeah. That one had a complete busted screen, so it didn't even show anything, really, yeah. And the battery just did not work on it because it was shot. Yeah, the battery was just shot on that one, but yeah, at least I got my other one in December last year, exactly like a year after that other one, but yeah. Anyways, well, that's the iPhones. Yeah, I know. This is like a full-on Apple like mini collection sort of thing, but not really because I already have other Apple devices anyway. But yeah, well, I am really expanding my Apple collection anyways, so yeah, that's actually kind of a plus really for the Apple side of my phone collection. But yeah. Alright, I think it's now time to show you the cases. So, yeah, so these 6 right here are for the iPhone 6, 6S, 7, and 8, yeah. So, this generic black thing, right here, I can't show you on there we go. Yeah, this black case, it's got the hole for the Apple logo, and the camera placement is for the 6 and 6S, so yeah, this is only compatible with these two models and not really the 7 and 8, since, yeah, for the 7 and 8, the camera placement was kind of switched a little bit, so yeah, so this doesn't really work with the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 for the camera that much, so this is probably just for the 6 and 6S, but yeah. This is just the generic black one that I also use on this 6S, by the way, yeah. I'll probably just use this for the Space Gray 6S to just color coordinate it, yeah. And then here's the rainbow case, yeah. Glitter, I think it is, but this is a 7 or 8 case, I think, because of the bigger camera placement, yeah. That was associated with the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 and all that, but yeah, it's just completely black on this side, because obviously that's the slot to fit the iPhone anyways, but yeah. So this could probably work with my iPhone 8s that I have. I have 2 of those, but unfortunately they do not work, so kind of pointless, really. This really sticky tan colored case, yeah, you can tell there's a bunch of tack on it, eel man. Yeah. Anyways, it's got like drawing on it, like what the hell happened with this case? Yeah, it's completely shot, basically. I don't know what happened here, but yeah. It got messed around too much, I guess. This is another 7 and 8 case. Yeah. But I think this one also works with the iPhone 6 and 6S anyway, but yeah. This one, the turtle case. Yeah, this is the turtle case. This is probably going to be an infamous one to add to the lineup. Yeah, it's another 7 and 8 case, and so is the next one too, I think. Yeah, but I think this one's also compatible with the 6 and 6S too, because I think it has a large enough camera hole to actually fit the cameras of those 2 phones, so yeah. Alright, and now onto the 2 cases that only fit the 7 and 8, I think. So here's this one. So I was originally going to use this for my rose gold 6S, but I later found out, oh wow, that's a good shine right there, oh my god. But yeah, I was originally going to use this for my rose gold 6S, but I found out that the camera placement was different, so it was for the 7 and 8, not the 6 and 6S, unfortunately, so that's unfortunate, but yeah, still like rose goldish anyways, but yeah. So kind of color coordinated, but not really for the model itself, unfortunately, but yeah. Here's the last one for these iPhones here. Except this one's another 7 and 8 case. It's a purple clear one. It has like 2 layers. There's the clear part, there's the full-on case itself. Really weird, but yeah, I'm not sure why the creators of this case decided to just do something like that, but yeah. Totally random, but yeah. Alright, we also have 4 newer iPhone cases too. I don't have any newer iPhones in the collection, so yeah, these will just be part of the extras then. Here's a Raylo case here. Yeah, these are like for the iPhone double-digit series, I like to call them. Yeah, the ones that are after the iPhone 10. Except for the iPhone 17, because that, yeah, iPhone 17 models had a different style camera. So, yeah, these only work for like the iPhone 11 series to the iPhone 16 series. So, yeah. So, here's this one. So, another generic black one, like this one here, but it's a Raylo branded one. So, yeah, it's kind of a plus, really, because it's a branded one anyways, but, not really. Alright, here's the one that, here's the last one that is not in a bag. It's this one. It's just a heart case, that's just it. It's another tan-colored, clearish idiot case, whatever, I don't know. Yeah. Nothing to say about that one. It's like, I think it's like for the same iPhone as this one, because it's like the same size, I don't know. Alright, bag time, because here's 2 bagged cases. This one... Yeah, this has a MagSafe, attachment to it, so it's probably with, like, iPhone... Was it iPhone 12 that MagSafe was introduced, or iPhone 13? I think it might have been 12, actually, but yeah. So, yeah, this is, like, not for the iPhone 11, I think, because this has MagSafe, so, yeah, I think MagSafe was introduced with the iPhone 12 series, if I remembered, so, yeah. Pretty interesting, though, yeah. And then this one. This is actually another branded case, but this time... Dior. Yeah, don't ask me why Dior made an iPhone case for like newer iPhones, but yeah, it's in the collection anyways, and it's bagged too, so yeah, it's already got its piece of foam in it, like same goes for this one too, but yeah. So pretty interesting case to say the least, but yeah. Virginia, not sure why that's there, but yeah. Is that Spanish? Okay, yeah, that's probably Spanish, yeah. Made in China, as usual, for these damn cases. Alright. So, that is all the cases shown, but we do have one more thing, though. Let me just get both. I hit the iPhone with it. Whoops. Yeah, there's a slight new addition to the charger collection. It is the mini charger or the tiny charger. Well, I think the micro charger could be a good name for it, but yeah. I think this is meant to be another iPhone charger, but I think this doesn't fit with any of my iPhones because I think they use the same one. And I tested it on my 6 and 6Ss, and yeah, they didn't work on it. And I know the 10S Max has the same one as the 6 model, so yeah, I think this one does not really work for iPhones, but maybe other devices actually, so yeah. So my Android devices could work good with this, so yeah. Right. I'm doing the blobber job here, so sorry about that. Okay then, we are essentially done. So thank you for watching this little mini phone update, and I'll be back for more tech content on Saturday for my August 2026 phone collection update. So another gap between 1 month actually, since I did have that mini update earlier this month anyways, so yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching this phone update, and oh yeah, I'll be back on Friday for the return of MC TSR as well, with episode 28, which will be Zombified Piglin vs. Case Fire, so don't go anywhere with that. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time right here from OSB, so goodbye.